What's up, fellas? It's your boy Schema here with an episode of the Dynasty 2022 pass defense. Man, some great defenses, some defenses that need some work, but we got the defensive, teams ranked from 31 to 1 because we lost one owner, so it won't be 32, it'll be 31. So get ready. Coming at number 31, we got Tone Dog. Tone Dog, I think, had an off year. His defense is normally better than this. He only had 32 pass deflects. That was 31st in the league. 28 INTs. Not too shabby based on the kind of season he had. He gave up 3,529 yards. That was 26th in the league. So he can improve in that category. Coming in at number 30th, the Steelers. When you got to go against John Ross, you need to play Baltimore. You know, the Bengals like to throw the ball sometimes too, but that defense need to get some help. Artie Burns need to get some help. You only had 44 pass deflects. That was 26 in the league. Passing yards, number 23, not too bad. I think if you move the ball a little bit better, your defense will look better. The Broncos gave up a whopping 4,456 yards. That was 30th in the league. The Denver Broncos also was 30th in the league in pass deflects. He did come out with 34 INTs. That was 12th in the league. Not too bad. But overall, he was the 29th, best pass defense. When you play against Tyreek Hill in Kansas City and Bass in San Diego, I can see that happening. Coming at number 28, you got the Bengals. The Bengals really need to get his hands on a lot more balls. He only had 41 pass deflects, and that was 27th in the league. Now, for his passing, defense against the pass, not that bad. 18th in the league, considering the division he plays in. Sometimes he doesn't move the ball well against the Baltimore defense. Cleveland plays tough too. Coming at number 27 is King Vitamin. Last year, he was 28th in pass defense for his yardage. People racked up 3,679 yards against him. He did have 58 pass deflects. That was 14th in the league. Overall, he was number 27th in the league. Only had 27 INTs. So I know he's looking to improve in that category. Coming in at number 26, the Bucks. He got a lot of speed out there, but they need to get better, more aware. They had 62 pass deflects. That was 8th in the league. That's pretty good. They hustle. They can fly to the ball, but need to make more plays and get more interceptions. He was 30th in the league with 23 INTs. The league almost racked up 4,000 yards against him. That was 29th. Overall, he was 26th in the league. So moving on to the Titans, who's usually a better defense. You could tell by the yardage. He held opponents up under 3,000 yards, but he needs more plays. He needs to make more plays in the passing game when the ball's in the air. Only 23 INTs. That was 29th in the league. He was 25th overall, and you only had 44 pass deflects. So I know you're looking to improve in the draft, free agency, and your scheme, but do your thing, man. The Colts gave up a whopping, the most passing yards in the league, a whopping 4,689 yards. That is terrible. In your division, they're not even the best passers in the league. So I think you can improve. But you did get 34 INTs. Jacksonville really punished you though, so maybe that's why you're 31st in yardage. You're 24th overall. 51 pass deflects is pretty good, but I know you want to improve. The Cowboys, I think got perhaps one of the worst pass defenses in the league, but he gets a lot of sacks. That's how his passing yards looks pretty good. He's 22nd in the league in giving up passing yards. He did get 31 INTs. That aggressive defense is pretty good. He's not the worst pass defense, but he's 23rd in the league now. 48 pass deflects. And I think he can improve, but if he don't get to the quarterback, he's weak. Green Bay was 22nd in the league in overall pass defense. 3,400 yards passing against him, 24th in the league. But the man had 39 INTs. That was ninth overall in the league. But he only had 45 pass deflects. If you can improve in pass deflects, I mean, that could take you to the next level, get you a playoff spot. So, moving on to number 21, I think the Panthers, to me, when he's at his best, is one of the best pass defensive players in the league. But you do have to play 85 twice. He was 30, I think, yeah, basically 31 INTs, making you 17th overall. You know, not too bad. I like the pass deflects. You got your hands on a lot of balls at number 19. And not too shabby. You know, they had the 19th pass defense for his yards, too. Now, this was really, really misleading. This guy won a Super Bowl, but look at the yards. This guy's hard to pass against. He was 5th in the league in giving up, you know, passing yards. But I talked to him about it. He even knew that he went down to interceptions. Fitzpatrick didn't have that big year. He only had 4 INTs. So he was last in INTs. He did have 54 pass deflects, making him the 20th best pass defense. Nasty Nuke, 19th overall. You know, he held opponents up under 3,000 yards. I think the sacks played a big part, but that's part of pass defense too. But he only had 45 pass deflects, 23rd in the league, as well as interceptions. He had 28, and he was 23rd in the league as well. But with the pressure coming, you know, maybe that cuts down on his pass deflects. So we'll see. The Jets was number 18th in the league. He can use a few more pass deflects. He did come away with 30 INTs, making him 18th in the league in total INTs. But look at his dominant defense too. Number 4. Say it again. He was 4th in the league in terms of giving up passing yards. 2,347 yards. That's pretty good. But get your hands on more balls. The Lions. I mean, when you watch this guy's games, it's deceptive. He was playing the Bears. They gave the Bears all the picks in the world. The Lions couldn't even buy a pick. This man had 64 pass deflects. 5th in the league. If he can turn those into INTs, he might get a playoff spot. He was 22nd in the league in INTs with 28. And his opponents, you know, only racked up 3,200 yards, 3,213 yards, making him 20th in the league in that category. The Browns, I like watching the Browns play defense. You can tell why. He was 3rd in the league in giving up passing yards at 2,326. The man can ball. 16th in the league in overall in total pass defense, had 56 pass deflects. 15th in the league. But you need more INTs. I know he's looking for that. I know he's trying to shot Ward. Maybe that's the reason why. But keep balling, dog. You doing your thing. You limiting guys with big plays. Buffalo, this guy here, last year was 15th in overall pass defense. Passing yard wise, he was number 7. This guy can play ball. If he can get a steady offense, he'll be even better on defense. He only gave up 2,673 yards passing. INTs, he was 20th in the league with 29. I know he can improve in that category, but to me, I'm telling you, this guy has a stout defense. Kansas City was 14th overall. Another defense that's underrated because he plays very fast. But he did have 63 pass deflects, ranked number 7th in the league, 31 INTs. You know, he was 16th in the league in that category. Passing yards, that's pretty good for him. 21st in the league in passing yards, making him 14th overall because he plays fast. So his defense is going to get back on the field real quick. Moving on to number 13, to me, one of the scariest defenses in the league. He was number 3 in the league in interception. A whopping 50 INTs. To go along with 54 pass deflects. So his defense flies to the ball. But you can get some big plays on him. He gave up 3,600 yards. You know, just 3 yards over that. You know, so basically 3,603 yards in the passing game, which was 27th overall in the league. So he does a good job. Moving on to Baltimore, he was 12th in the league in pass defense for his rankings. He had 41 INTs. That was 8th overall in the league. He also held opponents under 3,000 yards. So he's doing his thing in Baltimore. You know, and he runs the ball with that good defense. So he has the formula for success. So keep it up, Baltimore. You doing your thing. Coming in at number 11, one of the scariest defenses you'll ever see. But he plays fast too, just like Kansas City. That's why the Denver Broncos have a tough time. This guy's number 11th for his ranking, for his pass defense. He just barely gave up over 3,000 yards. He was 14th in the league in interceptions with 32. Pass deflects was steady. He was 11th in the league in that category. I mean, this guy can really ball. Keep up the good work, boy. The top 10 defense, like I said, this guy didn't even make the playoffs. He didn't even give up 3,000 yards. He was 9th in the league in that category. But the man had 53 INTs. How do you not make the playoffs when you're second in the league in INTs? He was 10th in defense. He got his hands on some balls when he got a chance. Had 41 pass deflects. That was 28th in the league. Maybe guys did some double moves on him. So you got to tighten up just a little bit more. 9th, that was the Patriots. I had 64 pass deflects. Ranked 4th in the league. I almost gave up 3,000 yards, but I didn't. So that made me 14th in the league. I had 28 INTs. I was ranked 21st in the league. Tied with some other guys, but hey, we'll take it. We was 9th overall. So we're looking to improve, just like the other teams. Coming up at number 8, the Giants. This man was flying. This is why he made the playoffs. 72 pass deflects. That was 3rd overall in the whole entire league. He did give up over 3,000 yards, but he had 39 INTs. That was ranked number 10th in the league. You know what I'm saying? Ranked number 10 in the league. So, with that being said, hey, you got to accept that, dog. To me, this guy's one of the scariest defenses. It's like, when you go to play him, just settle for 17 points. He was 7th in pass defense. 55 pass deflects. That ranked 16th in the league. But look at the yards. Number 2 in passing yards given up. 2,189 yards given up. That is a monster. And had 30 INTs, making him the 7th overall defense in the league. The Eagles, who didn't make the playoffs, I think he's just chilling. Took the year off. He was 6th in interception, racking up 34 INTs. He did not even give up 3,000 yards. He racked up 58 pass deflects. That was 13th in the league. So overall, he was ranked number 6 in the league. So look for this guy to get back on track and perhaps get to the playoffs. Good job. Matty Ice. The 49ers. Oh my goodness. 79 pass deflects got you to the Super Bowl. Number 2 in the nation. 2nd in the nation. That's right. 11th in INTs. 36 INTs overall. Passing yards, they did get over 3,000 yards against you. Barely. That was 17th in the nation. But overall, dog, you was number 5 overall. So, the number 5th ranked defense in terms of the passing game, 49ers. Moving on to Hammer Top with the Vikes. That's right. He was number 1 in pass deflects. 81. That defense was balling. That defense got him to the playoffs. He was the 4th overall pass defense in the entire league. Teams barely got over 3,000 yards against him. He could have been better if he can move the ball a little bit more. He was 7th in INTs, right in front of Baltimore, with 42 INTs. Not bad at all. You move the ball, you'll be better. Jacksonville, to me, is the most dangerous defense out there that I've faced. Oh my goodness. And there are 2 guys in front of him. He had 59 pass deflects. That was 10th in the league. Passing yards, he did not even give up 3,000 yards. That was 8th in the league with 2,675 yards given up through the air. 4th in INTs, he came away with 48 INTs, led by Miles Jack. Good job. Oh yeah, we're moving over to the Saints. That boy named Lattimore, he can get his hands on some balls. The Saints, number 2 overall, he had 48 INTs, and that was 5th in the league. He did not even give up 3,000 yards passing. So you want to talk about pass defense? Give Addy 5 a call. This man was dominant. 10th in the league in terms of giving up passing yards. And number 1, yes, number 1, the bus with the right gasoline this year. Or shall I say last year. 61 pass deflects. ranked number 9th in the league. He was number 1 overall defense. The man was balling. Number 1 in INTs with 58, balling. And he had the number 1 pass defense with 2,171 yards given up through the air. This man's defense is dominant. Well, that's it, fellas. Pass defense is important. Take a look at this if you want to. Look at some broadcasts, because the pass defense is serious with a lot of these guys. And some guys, hey, just go in there, start practicing. They're going to give up 400 yards that game. Peace, fellas. It's been real. I look forward to the 2023 season. Let's have some fun, guys. It's time to rock. Peace.